Hello, Eternum, and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news. And this is the War Report. No change in the dynamic of Eternum last night, as both great houses hold court and retain their respective regions. KOTT News were on the scene live in Windsward, and you can check that out now on KOTT Classic. Afterwards in Weaver's Fen, Dodgers leadership asked to say something special to KOTT News. Congratulations on your victory here in the peat moss bog of Weaver's Fen, once again successfully defending it. Would you care to take us through how it went out there?
Oh, John, it was a delightful experience. I mean, who doesn't love just trampling the enemy team? Also, their bow shots, they were like a soothing massage to my battle-worn body.
Well, was there anybody out there who stood out in their performance in your eyes tonight?
Many of our healers were getting targeted heavily by the enemy team. But despite this, they stayed calm, focused, kept our team alive while under heavy fire. At one point, I saw a healer's own health drop dangerously low, but instead of running away to safety, they stood their ground, used every ability at their disposal to keep the army alive. It was truly a selfless act of heroism, and it allowed us to push forward and secure the victory.
Commander Hibby, one final question. How do you and your fellow associates feel about the once again delayed start of Season 1?
Well, John, I'm absolutely thrilled. I mean, who needs a patch anyways? It's not like we're eagerly awaiting for the content or desperately hoping for bug fixes or anything. I'm sure the developers are just delaying it for fun to keep us on our toes, right? And let's not forget, we all have so much free time on our hands that we can afford to wait a little bit longer for anything we've been anticipating for months. Delaying the patch multiple times is just their way of making it even more exciting. A surprise gift that you know is coming, but you never quite know when. So honestly, I couldn't be happier.
Turning to the weather, and it looks like today the sun will come in from the northwest before slinging out east. This unusual weather pattern will create confusion in the corrupted forces of the island, who will go mad over 40% of the island. 2 more submissions for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPCO. Remember, if it isn't LARPCO, it's cardboard. Tonight, the bottom of B-tier Dodgers attack the Covenant forces of Outcasts for control of the rain-drenched mountain region of Morningdale. Having depleted the resources of the bog, Dodgers launch a raid to seize the well-stocked pantry from the early spring cold harvest of Outcast. But in times of darkness, it is said that Panda Uchiha himself will descend, aiding the faithful in their struggle, fighting alongside them as a divine warrior. Later, the Covenant forces of Knights Templars assault the Syndicate members of JDB's Kitchen for Crown and Kingdom of the Western Monarch's Bluff. KOTT News have been unable to identify if this is the same Templars company that once ruled over Weaver's Fen last July, but any result against JDB would speak for itself. The JDB kitchen staff are well rested after last night's cardboard display by Cringecast, and they're ready to fight, but might also watch Skeeter and the Mermaid if things go light. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.